now, and I hope this thing's working. And we're in screen here. We've got here Beyond Prepping. Hi there, Kelly. And also Jamie's Country Living. Hi there, Jamie. Great to see you. And thanks so much for coming by. It's really, really great to see you. So hopefully this thing is working. I guess we'll see. Oh yes, there's a few weird shadows down here, and I'm sure this sweater will probably go before the end of the day. Excuse me. At the moment it's not that hot down here, but they're talking about getting up to 80 odd degrees so later today, so you know, no doubt this sweater will be going before then. Oh yeah, it is what it is, I guess you could say, Kelly. Yeah, nothing real exciting. Hopefully next week is better than what this week's been, but anyway. And I will remind everybody, I have a video premiering tomorrow, and that will premiere at 7 p.m. Central Time. And that will be a part of a challenge that Casey had of Boots and Bounty. Subscriber Saturday, I think she's called it. And basically you send her one of your favourite recipes and then she'll attempt to cook it. So I've made a video for that, and that will go up where I make, you know, where I cook my version, and then hopefully Casey can cook my version with a video for herself, for her channel, and that would be really interesting to see that. I think I might also have a challenge and put that into a playlist, make my recipe. So, you know, if you all send me your favourite recipes and I try to recreate them and then put into that playlist, and if you could make a video of your favourite recipe, the recipe that you send me, and I'll put your video into that playlist as well. Oh, Troy, hi there, Troy, great to see you. Really great to see you. And yeah, that cow, she was so cute and so friendly. I saw your video earlier, Troy. Yes, you love the beach walk, Kelly. It's cold and dreary here. Well, it's been too hot here most of the time, and the other day when I went out to the beach was a bit cooler than what it had been, so that's why I went there. Otherwise, if it gets hot, the beach just gets too crowded and gets very peoply, and I don't sort of much like that. And the current temperature here, we're looking at 66 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment. So at the moment it's quite pleasant, but I'm not looking forward to later on when it says it's going to get to 81 or 82. And knowing how it's been here lately, it won't just be 81 or 82, it'll end up being 91 or 92. But anyways. Oh yes, Jamie, your sound was down. I missed what you said. I was just speaking about a challenge that Casey put out of Boots and Bounty Homestead. Subscriber Saturday, I think she's called it. And you send in your favourite recipes, and then she'll try and recreate it and make a video of it or something like that. So I have a video of that one, which I'll have premiering tomorrow, where I'll challenge Casey to cook that recipe herself. And then if she does cook that recipe herself, I'll definitely be putting that into its own playlist with the video that's just going up tomorrow. and that video is going to drop or premiere tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time. Oh yes, beyond prepping you'll try, but you can't cook. Well, it doesn't matter how simple the recipe, it's all good, and you know, it's a good way just to you know, bring some awareness to your own channel as well, and hopefully, you know, something when people think, oh, what am I going to do for a video, it gives you all an idea of, oh, well, there's a topic I could try. And of course, I do have an email address on here. I think you've sort of got to click on my about page, then click on email me to get that one, but it is on here somewhere. But you know, it should be quite interesting, and you know, a good topic for something different, for some videos, and you know, collaborations are always a bit of fun. So you know, like if you cook a recipe and challenge me to cook your recipe, well, I'll put your video challenging you to cook that recipe in the playlist. Also, I'll make its own playlist called Cook My Recipe, and then I'll also add the video of me trying to recreate your dish. There could be quite a few interesting bloopers, who knows, and it could be quite interesting and quite fun. So hopefully we get a lot of people on board with that, and you know, I'll try and recreate, you know, if you've got a recipe, as close as possible. You know, sometimes some of the products that we can get hold of or ingredients might be slightly different, but I'll try and recreate them as close as possible. So it should be interesting. Oh yes, Troy, burger buns. Well, if you've got a really good burger recipe you'd like to send me, Troy, why not? Only thing is I haven't got a barbecue. I need Facebook, not Facebook, Arielle-Viking. I need YouTube to be really kind to me before I could get hold of a barbecue. But I'd love one, or I'd love a smoker actually, but can't see that happening in a real hurry. And I'll remind everybody, please do smash that thumbs up. You know, that tells YouTube that people hopefully want to watch my content. Oh yes, Jamie, you've not done anything like this, so you'll have to help me. Well basically, all you do, Jamie, is just film you making one of your favourite recipes and call me out. And make sure you tag me in the video as well, and I catch it as soon as possible, because sometimes things get buried on my alerts list if the alerts get out. Oh yes, your pancakes and biscuits were perfect. Sounds good. Well, if you've got your favourite pancake recipe or your favourite biscuit recipe, if you film yourself making that and then call me out, and then I'll try to recreate your recipe, so that should be interesting. I'll remind everybody, please do smash that thumbs up. I've probably said that already, Arielle-Viking. But we might just have a bit of a look at the creek, and I didn't see any fish before. I don't know if there's any there today or not. I still haven't done it. I've got to find something to bash some holes into a can of cat food that I've frozen up, and I'm going to hang that over the edge in the water, and hopefully that brings something up. Oh, sounds good, Jamie. Thank you. That'd be much appreciated. Oh, Yogi Hollow Farm. Hi there, Lisa. Great to see you. I hope you're not feeling so sore anymore after Sherman knocked you over. That was quite a cut, I guess you could say, or a puncture. It looked pretty nasty, so I hope you're feeling better soon, Lisa. And of course, I was going to speak about your channel too, Lisa. Our Gail was saying that you're very, very close to your required watch hours. So, and at 905, I think, followers. So you need just under 100 more followers, and Gail was saying I think you need like about 700 more watch hours. So if everybody could help Lisa out of Yogi Hollow Farm and you know, share her channel out with all your family and friends, and we get a few more followers on board there, and also run her playlists just to help her numbers out. I've been running her playlists, and I've got her followed on my spare account, and I've been running a playlist on my spare account, and later on today I'll get onto another playlist and help you out there, Lisa. And if somebody could run Lisa's channel link, please, and give her a shout out. Oh yes, it hurts. Yeah, I bet it hurts. It looked bloody painful. Oh, beyond prepping, you're almost 500. That's great. And any of you, if you aren't with Kelly's channel Beyond Prepping, please do check her channel out too, and share her videos and channel out with all your family and friends, and hopefully we can help her channel to grow. Yeah, you need the, yes, that's so true, Lisa. Yeah, I can only sort of jump on with the couple of accounts I've got though. If I sort of, you know, could do more, I would, but I'll get you shared out. Yeah, bloody painful. Yes, it does sound bloody painful. Yes. So yes, if somebody could run the channel links for Yogi Hollow Farm, and also for Kelly's channel Beyond Prepping, and also Jamie's channels, please do so. That would be really great. David May, really great to see you. I'm glad you enjoyed the ocean. I didn't have an ordinary video to go up on Monday for my usual Monday evening upload, so I just thought I'll run an impromptu live, because this video that I've got going up on Thursday, dropping live, was taking a fair bit of time to edit, and I thought, no, I'm not going to rush the edit and hash the video up and then not have it even render up to full resolution. So I just thought I'd go to the beach and just do a live down at the beach, because so many people have been saying, oh, we want to see the beach, we want to see the beach. So I thought, well, we'll go and do the beach. Hugo Homestead, great to see you. David says minus 14 Celsius. Sounds like I have some visitors nearby. Probably people walking along the walking trail, that's all it would be. Nothing very, you know, exciting there. Thank you so much, Kelly, for running Yogi Hollow Farms link. And everybody who's here, there's T.A. Allen, no, T.A. Florida, I think. Yes, T.A. Florida, Troy Allen's channel, if somebody could run his link. Also, if somebody could run Hugo Homestead's link. Well, it does at times. It's sort of, the current sort of varies. It just, I think it depends just on the sea level, and you know, because it rises and falls with the tide. This creek is tidal, and well, the beach is only 400 yards further back behind, and that's the beach that it empties out into, that we went and had a look at on Monday. Current temperature here, I've got a sweater on at the moment just because the wind is a bit strong and the wind was cool, but it's not cold. Current temperature 66. It says it's going to get to 81, but knowing how things are here, it'll probably end up getting up to 91 or 92. But of course, this sweater will go be taken off sort of before lunchtime. That can be pretty sure of that. And the sky out there is clear and no clouds, so I think it's going to get somewhat hotter than what they're forecasting, unfortunately. Oh yes, Lisa. I know Kelly, I should say, beyond prepping. You wish you had that creek walkable, but think I need to drive to mine. Yeah. Do that when warmer out. Thank you so much, Lisa, for running Troy's link there. And Troy does have a new video out, which I watched this morning. I saw the alert. It was when I had to get up to go to the loo, and I was sort of half asleep. So when I got back, I watched that one. And, you know, that was really quite an interesting cow, that one that Troy had. Oh, hummingbird videos. I'd love to see those. I love seeing the hummingbirds because it's something that's not here. And so, yeah, I'd love to see them. So, yes, once you get some warmer weather and the hummingbirds come back, I'd love to see that. But we'll have a flip around and have a look at the creek and just see what we can see. And yeah, this sun's getting bright and hot, and I don't really like that at all. Oh, sounds good, Troy. Sounds good. We'll have a flip around here. I've got to get some fishing gear. But you know, the cost of everything here, I've sort of got to wait until YouTube is going to be kind or something like that, because I just can't afford it, unfortunately. The cost of living here is just got absolutely ridiculous. So you know, it's really, you know, quite a struggle here. And I'll remind everybody of the links down below in the description. I have a link to my merchandise store, and this hoodie that I'm wearing is an example of that. Also a donation link if anybody would like to help my channel out with donations. And they go towards the cost of filming equipment, power banks, which this power bank I've got is getting a bit sad. I've had it a year, and I think they've only got like a limited lifetime, and a number of recharges and discharges, and I basically use it like 3 or 4 times a week. So, you know, I've probably near worn it out, but it seems to not have the power that it used to. Don't see any fish at the moment, except for a couple of real tiny baby ones, but they won't show up in the screen, of course. Thank you so much, Jamie, for running those channels. Those links, that's much appreciated. And I know there's a number of messages that I would have missed, so I'm going to have to check those later on, of course, once I sit back down again. But yeah, that bridge you can see over in the distance. We walked across that bridge when we come back from the beach the other day, and along the walking trail on the other side of the creek. We walked along there the other day. on Monday, and if you're interested and you haven't seen that, I do have that live still up. So please do check that out. Thank you so much, Lisa, for running Jamie's links. And I know Jamie's got a couple of channels, and I can't think of the other one now offhand. Arielle Blur. Oh, no fish here today. I've got to get that can of cat food, some holes bashed into it and hanging down here to bring the fish up. I bought a can of cheap cat food, seafood basket flavour. So, you know, I've got that frozen. So all I'll do is I'll bash some holes into that can, and I'll hang it off the edge here on some rope, and hopefully that'll bring the fish up and keep bringing the fish up here so that I've got something to film. Oh, good note, your taxes are filed. Oh, that sounds scary. Yeah, speaking of taxes, even though I'm not in the US, I actually pay US taxes. For those channels who are monetized, you probably know what I mean. But we won't speak of that too much. It's probably, you know, not a subject YouTube likes to talk about too much, I don't think. You know, what monetized channels make and what they pay and all of that sort of thing. But, you know, just a bit of interest for everybody. There is a fair flow here today. Probably about half tide, I'd say, because the water level's down a good 18 inches. Don't know, David, don't know. Yeah, maybe we won't go there. I think we might just leave that discussion. You know, that can sort of create a bit of controversy and trouble, so we mightn't go with that one. But giving you all a good look here, and then we'll go and sit back down and I'll see what messages I've missed. I did actually film the fish down here too. There's two videos, one setting up my underwater cam, and you know, hopefully you find that interesting, those of you who haven't seen that. And then I had a video, I think I called it fish cam, of where I had the camera actually underwater and filmed the fish that were down here. And I was actually quite surprised with the footage that I got and what I actually saw down there. So it was quite interesting. So if you haven't checked that one out, please do check that one out. And I'll go and sit back down and I'll see what I've missed, and I'm sure I've missed a heap. I was just hanging around here hoping to see the fish come up, but I don't see them at the moment. Maybe they'll be back out when the water level gets a bit higher, as there's quite a few cormorants that live around here. So, you know, they'd be staying under cover. And there's a good amount of weed that's grown around here. There never used to be any, and there's been a good amount of weed that's grown down here in the water. So some cover for the fish. I've got to put a few more sticks and branches down here too as a bit of cover for them, and you know, hopefully I can film some more, or even catch some of the bigger ones for a catch and cook sometime. But we'll go back to where we were sitting and I'll see what messages I've missed, as I'm sure there's quite a few. Yeah, I hope people don't pollute the creek. There is some trash down at the bottom of the river, so whether people have just dropped that beside the creek or whether it's washed in there out of the stormwater drains, who knows? But it is a bit of an ongoing problem, trash around here. I think everybody's got the same problem. Wherever you live, there's just people that are grubs and just drop their trash everywhere and, you know, couldn't care less or could care less. So I'll just see what I've missed here. There's quite a few messages here that I didn't sort of see all. So Troy just unloading the Jeep. Oh yes, David, your son's pipes froze the other day and did some damage. Yeah, don't have that here. Thank you, Lisa, for reminding everybody. Definitely, I do need some more thumbs up. More of those, and hopefully, you know, YouTube shares things out a lot more. Yeah, fish like bread, but the way this water runs, the bread would be washed away pretty quickly, and unless it's a really, really, really very dry, crusty piece of bread, it's just going to disintegrate very quickly too. So I just see what else I've missed here. Oh yes, I remember that story. Lisa, you were saying that Jody was a bulldog that you used to have, and he was quite a character, and so you named your farm after him. But it looks like Diesel's quite a character too, Lisa, so you're going to have to name something after Diesel too, I think. Thinking what you could name after Diesel. Maybe you could name a video after Diesel or something, or a segment of your live chats, live with Lisa and Diesel. I'm sure you could think of something, because Diesel is quite a character and he's definitely starred in quite a few of your videos. See you, David. Great to see you, and thanks so much for coming by. Well, the sun's definitely getting brighter out here. I'm glad that there's a little bit of shade where I'm sitting. That's the thing too, I've got to be careful not to get sunburned this time of year, because you can get sunburned very, very easily out here. This country has one of the highest rates of skin cancer in the world. And, you know, it's pretty severe, the skin cancer rate. So, you know, it's something you've really got to be careful of and really got to be aware of. And, you know, to go and sit on the beach out here and sunbathe is actually the last thing I'd want to be doing. Just saying what I've missed here. If anybody's come onto Insta, message me. No. I'll probably run another StreamYard chat on Saturday as well, and that should be Saturday afternoon at about 3 p.m. Mountain Time or 4 p.m. Central Time, at a guess. And of course, hopefully we get a few people wanting to join in the panel, so I should go and set that later as well if I get around to it, just so everybody's reminded about it, knows about it. I also will remind everybody of tomorrow's premiere, and that will premiere tomorrow at not at 12 p.m. here, I should say, but 7 p.m. Thursday evening Mountain Time. What else? I'll remind everybody to remember Andy and Peggy's page of Page and Homestead and your thoughts and prayers. It was nice to see a video from Peggy and Andy starting to laugh again, although I have heard and I do know that he's still in a fair bit of pain from the radiation and all that, and I think he's got some more scans and tests coming up, so please keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and hopefully everything's going better for Andy now. Just seeing what I've missed here. Oh yes, Kelly's saying running your playlist now. Oh, that's great. And I'm sure Lisa will appreciate that, Kelly. Oh yes, multitasking, yeah. Oh, you have one mark with all channels. Oh, you have to make it easy. So you've got a playlist with all now, Lisa. I'll have to check that one out, and I'll run that one for you later. I've run the playlist I've seen. One was pigs, and the other one I'm trying to think, what was it? I'd have to look what playlist it was. Oh yes, 2 phones, and yeah, I think though you probably have to be careful. You either run them incognito, which means running them not signed in, or if you've got another account to run them from. Because of course, if you're running 2 lots of videos from the one account, you know, even though 2 different devices, I think it may only just show up as one view on whichever one it randomly picks, instead of being 2 views. So you probably got to be careful about that. And I know some people thought they were being helpful by running things double speed, but if you run things double speed, it only shows up as half a view or half the watch time, because it only shows, you know, watch time of the actual time that you're watching the video. So you know, you're best off just running the video at normal speed. And I believe that YouTube can pick up also if you have the sound switched off. So you've got to run, if you're going to run somebody's playlist or run their videos just to help them out with views and watch time, you've actually got to run them with the sound on. From, you know, what I've heard, I don't know that 100%, but I've had a few different people telling me this, so it's just something to be aware of. Actually, I was surprised too. A few of your videos, they're running ads on, Lisa. I was quite surprised with that. But then, you know, they run them on everything these days. So let's you know, get your channel monetized, Lisa, so that you get the advantage of those. And you know, that would be really, really brilliant. Just thinking who else I've got to shout out as well. There's always plenty I've got to shout out. If somebody could run the link for Page Family Homestead, I haven't got my glasses, and this thing's not very good for searching and running links. And especially, you know, when the sun's shining weird, I can't even show the links in the screen because of the reflection. Oh yes, Lisa, you've been running overnight, over and over. To Page Family Homestead out there in the back. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I don't think you need to run. I don't think you need to add comments or interact with them. You just need to have them running and, you know, have the sound on, even if the sound's on very low. Because apparently YouTube can pick up if sound is muted. I don't know how right that is, but I've heard that from a few different people, so that could well be, and you know, they can pick up a lot of things, and you know, they can pick up if somebody's watching the video at you know, double the speed or 4 times the speed, and so they do, you know, work out the watch time, you know, in comparison to that. And I know that's a fact because somebody said they were running my videos, they said they had them looped, and they were running. They had a certain video that nobody had sort of watched for a long time. That was in that playlist they were running, and they said they had the playlist looped, and it was running at half time, and that was back well before I was monetized, and just wanted some watch hours to you know, get my channel into the partner program. And I know how long that playlist actually would run for, and those videos would run for, and it did only show up half the time of what the you know, the whole video would run. It was a longer video, like it was a 30-minute video, and time watched, I checked, and you know, it had only sort of gone up by 15 minutes, half the time, so I'm pretty sure that that is an actual fact. So you know, the only thing that twice the speed sort of helps is views, you know, that it'll show a full view, but it doesn't at all help much with watch time. Oh yes, beyond prepping, you have over 400 watch hours now. Oh, good to hear, and hopefully you get a lot more soon. Thank you so much, Lisa, for running that link to Page Family Homestead. And of course, everybody in blue, if you wish to shout out your own channels, or you've got a friend's channel, or family members' channel, please do shout them out as well. If you know of anybody having a difficult time, please do shout them out too, and shout their channels out. Or anybody who needs watch hours or followers, you know, just shout them out. Oh, good for you, yes. Yours were low for a long time. Yeah, I actually, I got the 1,000 followers. It was quite a while before I got monetized. It was like a year of having 1,000 followers. And it just stuck on that number. It didn't sort of go up at all. And you know, watch times, I was sitting at about half the amount of what I needed. And I did have a lot of people that helped me get the watch times by running playlists. Quite a list of people who helped me out with that. Todd Autry of the Angry Atrox and Roundup Rodeo. I know there was Robert, Homestead Aquarius. There was Wild Edibles and Caveman Mike, Wild's husband. I think who did all help me out. There were stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of people. Probably most of you here as well. Peggy and Andy Page ran my playlists and ran my videos. I believe Simply Jan might have run my playlists and ran my videos. I know I'm going to forget somebody. There's so many who did that, and the funny thing is, once my channel got monetized, it sort of started to slowly grow again. Of course, watch hours have been much better since it's monetized. Then I think it's because they, YouTube recommend things out a lot more for a monetized channel because, it's to their advantage to recommend out monetized channels. Looking who's here, Unpaid Explorer. Thank you, John. Great to see you. John was another one who playlist for me and helped out my views. John of Unpaid Explorer. Yeah, it looks green here at the moment. That's all these trees and bushes, but the grass itself is actually dry and dead. And if you go out into the countryside, everything's very brown and yucky looking. It's just a brown country at the moment, which isn't really my favourite. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. See you later. And I really appreciate you coming in here and sharing. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you have to run to the store and get supper ready. Yeah, well, I hope you're feeling a lot better soon, Lisa. And that's gotta hurt. Was it your elbow that you landed on? That's gotta hurt. And every time you do something, it's sort of in a bad spot. So yeah, I hope you feel better soon. And yeah, it's gotta be painful just moving that. But yeah, that Sherman, he's built like a tank, and pigs, they just love their food, and goodness help you if you're in the way of their supper. Oh yeah, 2022. Yeah. No real change from 21 at this stage, but hoping things really improve soon because, 2021 was a real bloody stinker, to put it bluntly. And 2020 was a real bloody stinker. We don't want any more of these stinkers like what we've had. Yeah, I bet it's throbbing. Yeah, he just caught you off guard and he did it. Well, that's true. Pigs just love their food, and he probably didn't even see you. He just saw his food bowl and he was just going to get there as quick as he could. Oh, that sounds awesome, John. A major snowstorm. I love the snow and I don't see it here. And, I'm so over bright burning sunshine and, sticky heat and bugs and sticky heat. Can't sleep, all of that. So, yeah, I'm so quite envious. And, I always find it easiest to sleep, if it's a cold room. As long as I've got some nice warm blankies or a nice warm duvet, the room could be about 40 degrees and I just sleep really well. But get a warm room of 70 degrees and hotter, and I just don't sleep that well. Which, you know, some of you might think sounds strange, but, you know, that's sort of what it is. Yeah, I'm about out of coffee, so I haven't got any coffee down here. So I have to rush up and get myself a drink in a minute. All this talking and all this yapping gives me a dry throat. So I'm going to have to rush up and get myself a drink. And then after that we'll have another look at the creek, and I'm not sure how much longer my live will go today. It just depends how many are on. Of course, if we get a heap of people coming on, well, the live goes a bit longer, but if we don't get so many, well, it's a bit shorter. Oh, thank you, John. Take care too. And thanks so much for coming by. I really appreciate that. Oh yes, thank you also, Lisa, for running John's channel link. I really appreciate that. So I'm just going to go and get myself a cool drink and visit the ladies' room, and then I'll be back down here. Oh, what have I got here, some ink or something? Oh no, it's a spot of dirt or something that must have blown here when I watched this the other day and blew onto the line. I haven't hanging down on the line. Anyways, I'll go and grab a drink and whatnot, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes down here. And, hopefully get a few people coming, as I could certainly do with small views and watch time and all of that, and more followers. Well, this thing's sitting on an angle too. I should straighten that up a bit. yeah, back down here after a drink, and I'll just see what I've missed here. And I'm sure I've missed some messages. Oh, the Angry Atrox. Hi there, Todd. Great to see you. Great to see you. I hope somebody could run Todd's channel links for me, please. The Angry Atrox and also Roundup Rodeo. If you could have somebody run those. Oh yes, Jamie, all good, still here talking to your daughters. Thank you so much for keeping things running and being here still. I really appreciate that. Who else do we have here? And I think we've been running about 55 minutes. So I don't know how much longer I'll run here. It just depends who else comes on board here. Hopefully we get a lot of people jumping in to say hello. We might just have a flip around of the cameras and have another look at the creek and see if those fish have come down here again today. Definitely I've got to get that cat food can set up down in the water, and hopefully that should keep the fish around. I'll remind everybody I have a link down below to my merchandise store. This hoodie that I'm wearing is an example of that. Of course, lots of different colours, not just pink. So plenty of colours that would suit you guys as well as us ladies. Also I have t-shirts, bike shorts, leggings, stickers, cups, glasses, phone covers, and probably forgotten something, and much more. Also there's a donation link if anybody would like to donate to my channel. That's much appreciated. Oh, I see we've got a trash bot. If somebody could get that trash bot, please, that would be appreciated. And yeah, just block that trash from my channel. We don't sort of need those. And we'll have a look at the creek. But yeah, hopefully somebody with a wrench can deal with that trash bot and hammer him out of the channel. I really don't know what they get out of dropping, you know, that rubbish everywhere. We don't need that trash, but I guess, you know, small minds. But, you know, giving everybody a good look here at the creek. And yeah, I have a fairly good idea that, you know, those trash pots are what drop all the thumbs down and all of that as well. I'll be reconnecting here. Seems to do that from time to time with the YouTube app. Oh, I don't see any fish down here yet. Maybe we'll see more when the water level comes up a bit higher, I think. No fish here. Unfortunately, I'd like to bring some up to show everybody, but doesn't look like that's going to happen today for today's live. And if you want to see the fish, I'll remind everybody I do have a couple of videos here in one of my playlists of when I set the camera up, and also when I filmed the fish in the water. So please do check that out. A few people walking up and down the walking trail, which is on the other side of the creek. And this creek is situated at the bottom of the garden where I live. So giving you all a good look here. For those who are new to my channel, I also have a donation link down below in the description. So if anybody would like to donate to my channel, that's much appreciated. And they go towards running of a YouTube channel, such as like filming equipment, tripods, power banks, microphones, the cost of data, and those sorts of things. I also have an Amazon wish list. I must put a few more things on there. Not that I really expecting anything from that, but it would be really appreciated if that did happen, but definitely not expected. I'll ask everybody, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. That's free and costs nothing. And share my videos out. Also, please do consider membership of my channel. And I will have member draws from time to time, you know, from merchandise from my merch store. Once we get a few members and once we get something in kitty from memberships. I will sort of put up the odd video in member only. Also some member only chats and that sort of thing. But of course, you know, it's not mandatory, of course, and any members would be much appreciated. Anyways, we'll go and sit back down and we'll see what messages I've missed and see who's come on. And yeah, this sunshine's certainly getting brighter and brighter out here. So it's certainly warming up. See what I've missed here. Oh, thank you so much, Troy, for getting that. I really appreciate you getting that one, Troy. Yeah, they're relentless, and everybody's had trouble with them in their channels. I don't know, you know, what use they are or why. But, you know, we've all had trouble with them. So that's much appreciated for you know, coming there and doing that. Let's see what I've missed here. According to Jeff, thank you so much for sharing out my video. That's much appreciated, sharing out this live. A big thank you for that. So who do we have here at the moment? If things sort of remain fairly quiet, we might only just run another 15 minutes or so. Just check who comes on, and if anybody wants to come on and share a few stories. Current temperature here. It's definitely feeling warmer and warmer. 70 degrees. Yeah, I thought it's getting warmer. I'm going to have to lose this sweater soon. And yeah, it'll end up being, instead of 81 like forecast, it'll end up being something silly like 91 or you know, over 90. That's one thing, they don't seem to get the highest and the lowest temperatures very accurate on these apps, so it does sort of vary a bit, you know, what they forecast. The lowest temperature and the highest temperature seems to vary a bit there. Oh, the sun's getting brighter here. Yeah, we might sort of sit out here too much longer if it's going to get too bright and hot and sunny and you know, all of that. So who do we have here still with us? And you know, if there's anybody you'd like to shout out, please do so. Oh, very quiet. But then I guess everybody's busy too, so what's everybody been up to during the week? And what's your plans for the rest of the week? Just checking if anybody's messaged me elsewhere. If it does happen, so I've got a bit blur on catching up with everything. All fairly quiet here while we look at things. Never mind, never mind. So, yeah, who do we have here with us still at the moment? And I don't think anybody ran Todd's channel, so I'll run Todd's channel and we'll get Todd shouted out, of course. So I'll just bring up Roundup Rodeo first and shout out Todd there. So please bear with me. I don't have my glasses on, so you know, there could be a few typing mistakes and spelling mistakes and all of that. So just bringing up Todd's channel here, one of his channels, his monetized channel, Roundup Rodeo. And I don't know if you can see when I show the banner here, the way this sun is. Yeah, it's not going to show up that well, but I'll run his link anyway. And then we'll turn down the channel and run the link for that too. So, Roundup Rodeo. I can't even see what I'm doing here. Crazy. Anyway, we'll get this channel shared out the top. So Roundup Rodeo and running the link here. And we'll get Todd's other channel up and shout out his other channel, the Angry Apecox. Just getting up Todd's other channel here and we'll give him a shout out. I'll just show you his banner, or attempt to show you his banner. It probably won't show up here. The way the light's reflecting here, it's all fairly crazy and weird the way the light reflects. This time of year, it's really quite interesting at times, I guess you could say. Just we'll run his channel link here and give him a shout out here too. So, the Angry Atrox. I'm going to remind everybody also, I have a video premiering tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time. So that's in the US and Canada, of course. That one is a recipe video, and I know Casey of Boots and Bounty Homestead has a challenge on at the moment, Subscriber Saturday, and for that challenge she's asked everybody who'd like to send in her your favourite recipes, Arielle, to send to her by email. Oh, no problem, Todd. Yeah, they sneak in those trash bots. They sneak in, but yeah, that happens. Not a problem, Todd. But yeah, Casey of Boots and Bounty has a challenge on her Subscriber Saturday. If you send her your favourite recipe, and then she'll cook that recipe and film it. So I'll have that recipe for her tomorrow, so hopefully she can see the video, and of course I'll email her the recipe as well. And then if she can make a video of that, I'll certainly post that video up in the playlist that I'm going to make. A new playlist, I'm calling it Cook My Recipe, and if anybody would like to contact me, and if you have a video, make a video and tag me in the video, make my recipe, and if you send me the recipe, and then I'll try to recreate your recipe in a video, and I'll put your video of you tagging me in the playlist, as well as my video of me making your recipe in the playlist, and hopefully we get a lot of people who have some recipes that you'd like to share onto that playlist and into that collaboration. It just sounds like a great idea for a collaboration, and I've got to thank Casey for that idea, so I thought, yeah, I should do that one myself as well. Who do we still have here with us? And I know probably a lot of you are getting supper ready, and a few evening jobs and whatnot. I believe it's about 5 p.m. Central Time, so a bit after, or 5:15, so 6:15 in Eastern Standard Time, 4:15 Mountain Time, and 3:15 in Pacific Time. Oh, Hope for Life. Hi there, Hope. Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming by. I wondered if you'd be by. I just thought, oh yeah, you're probably that busy with study and getting the kids organised and everything. So really, really great to see you. I was just reminding everybody of tomorrow's video premiere at 7 p.m. Central Time. I also will go live again on Saturday. That should be, I think, about 4 p.m. Central Time, Saturday afternoon, and that will be a StreamYard. So hopefully we get a lot of people coming in and wanting to join the StreamYard. It would be really brilliant. Just a blah day today. Yeah, I hope you're okay there, Jocelyn, and really great to see you. This sun's getting hotter and hotter. It was quite pleasant when I came out here. Not much over 60 degrees when I started my live stream, but it's getting hotter and hotter now, and they're saying the top will be 81, but no doubt, with the clear sky and no clouds up above, it's going to end up being 90 or something silly, not just 80, but 90. Yeah, this time of year, and this sun is really quite burning. So I'm not going to sit out here half the day and get sunburned. This place has got some of the highest skin cancer rates in the world, and it's not to be doubted at with the just how ridiculously hot the sun is here, and how the sun just burns like a furnace or burns like an oven. So different to when I lived in Asia. The air temperature might be quite warm and quite hot, but you didn't feel the sun sort of instantly burning your skin like it does here. So, I'm just not a fan of the hot sun here. But, not a lot I can do about that until I can move to a far nicer location and a far friendlier location. Since we've got one or two coming in here now, we might just have a flip around the cameras and have another look at the creek. As I know everybody likes to look at that instead of looking at me, so we'll just go and have a flip around and look at the creek and see if there's any fish come down here yet, because there was none before. But then we're about half tide, and with the water level sort of lower like that, I think the fish are more likely just to stay hidden. And yeah, I'm definitely craving a coffee, but I've got no coffee until next week, so I'll have to do without that. But we'll have a flip around with the cameras and just see what we can see. Jocelyn, I've got a link, buy me a coffee, in the description directly below. I think it might be the Streamlab link or something like that, but there's also the buy me a coffee link on my about page. But we'll have a bit of a look at the creek here and we'll just see if there's any fish coming. One of these times, if YouTube's kind, I'll get some fishing gear. I have got a can of cat food to hang down here and I've frozen it up. I've got to find something to bash some holes in the tin. And then I'll just hang it off the edge here with some rope, and its flavour is seafood basket, so you know, with shrimp and goodness knows what in it. Hopefully that should bring the fish up. And I know that cheap cat food like that often does smell like fishing bait, so you know, it's often quite smelly, so you know, a strong smell, so hopefully it should bring the fish up, and you know, I'll get some fish to film again, and some fish hopefully to catch. As you know, I'd love to catch one that's oversized and have something for a catch and cook. You know, maybe fish and chips or something like that would be absolutely brilliant. And I haven't had fish and chips in years, so I'd love to have some, and I'd love to cook some up, and of course it would make a wonderful subject for a video. But yeah, I think the water level might even be dropping. It's about 2 foot down from high water level mark, and there's a bit more mud exposed here on the edge, so we probably mightn't see any fish down here until the water level starts to rise up again. Yeah, it's tidal. It rises and falls with the tide, so you know, sometimes when we do a live down here it is this low or even lower, and of course other times it's right up to the top, or even you know, floods out, and you can see some weed washed up here where it's flooded out. So yeah, I don't think we're going to see a lot of fish down here until the water level raises up. Yeah, feel free to run that link if you'd like, Jocelyn. That would be appreciated. Oh yeah, we've got people walking along the walking trail, and oh, I've seen it all now. A guy walking alone, and he's got his face covered. Yep, seen it all. It's like you see them in their cars alone and they're wearing those things. And you know, I just say, Oh, thank you so much, Jocelyn, for running that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I had my phone bill come out last week, and you know, direct debit, and that's really cleaned me out. And it won't seem that long, and I'll have another phone bill too. You know, paying it every month like that. You know, it comes around really, really, really quickly, I'm afraid. But you know, it's my data as well as my phone. And of course, you know, having the data like this is just essential for a YouTube channel. And I now have unlimited data at maximum speed, so I don't have to worry about slow upload times, or you know, the live streaming slowing down or stopping because I've run out of all the high speed data, and I'm on the slow data, so hopefully that should run things a bit better. I'm having a good look here around the creek. Still see no fish. I would like to see some. I saw a couple of tiny baby fish, but of course they wouldn't show up in the screen. They were only sort of like half an inch long or something. And for those who haven't yet, do watch my fish cam video where I actually filmed the fish down here by putting a camera underwater, and I have a video also of when I set the camera up. I think I called that video Underwater Cam, Will It Work? So do check that one out as well. And of course, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell so that you get alerts to all my videos. And of course, subscribing to my video, or subscribing to my channel I should say, is free and no cost. And also please do share my channel and videos out with all your family and friends, and that would be much appreciated, as I certainly would love some more followers and would love a lot more views on my videos and a lot more watch time. But we'll go and sit back down and I'll see what I've missed. Oh, that is low. That seagull's walking around in the mud there, if you can see him in the distance. I don't much like seagulls though, to tell you the truth. They're not my favourite bird. But anyways, we'll go and sit back down and I'll see what messages I've missed, and see who's coming on, and think about how much longer we're going to sit out here, you know, with the sun getting hotter and brighter. But hopefully, you know, if we get a heap of people coming on, we might, you know, get a few more views here. And if you haven't already done so, please do smash that thumbs up. Oh yeah, this sun is getting brighter. Anyways, we'll see what messages I've missed and who's still here with us. And it's often hard to say who we've got because, you know, the count can also be a bit hit and miss here at times. Yeah, it looks like saying it's so low. Oh, thank you so much, Hope, for running that. I really, really appreciate you for running that link. I just say it here again. You know, things sort of flash up on screen pretty quick, and they can be sort of gone, you know, before I even really see them. Just seeing if I've missed anything here. Doesn't look like it. Who do we have here still with us? And the sun's gone behind the branch of that tree up above, so that's good. It's given me a bit of shade again for a few minutes. Tree up there, it's sort of big and old, and it's not a very good shade tree, so you know, once the sun sort of moves a bit, it's sort of in bright sunshine again pretty quickly. But, never mind. So yeah, who do we have here watching? Other than the trash bots, spam bots and trolls, other than those, yeah, this those popping by every so often. So, you know, anybody with a wrench that wants to, you know, give them a smack behind the ear, please do feel free. I got that one myself, but, you know, often if I'm sort of out somewhere, pointing the camera at the creek or whatever, I don't sort of always get them in a hurry. Anyways, that one's now gone. You know, I really scratch my head and shake my head at, you know, the people who set those things up. What's the point? As, you know, I'd advise nobody must ever follow those links that they try and share. They're pretty nasty, I believe, from what I hear. Anyways, who do we have here still with us? Well, we mightn't sort of sit out here too much longer. I might even go and get another drink and then come down here and see who's come on, because I get quite a dry throat with all this talking, so you know, it could be good to go and have a cool drink. Oh, well, thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you. That's so appreciated. Thank you so much for sending me a donation. That's really appreciated. Wow. Yeah, really appreciated, Jocelyn. Thank you. Yeah, I've just got the message there. Yeah, I just checked, Jocelyn. Yeah, I hope you can get some time again soon. I know that you're just snowed under with all this schoolwork that you've got, and, you know, also organising a household and, you know, keeping the kids fed and clothes washed and, you know, bills paid and all of that. I know. And I hope you can catch me on Messenger sometime. And of course, the way the weather is, I'm often awake at night because, you know, it's a bit hot in the room to really sleep that well. I sleep the best, like, you know, when the room's about 40 degrees and I've got like a warm duvet or warm blankets or something like that. If the room's like 70, 75, 80, I just don't sleep well at all. You know, it's sort of funny how that is, but, you know, a cold room, I just find it easy to sleep in, you know, with warm blankets, and I don't know who else is like that. Yeah, I've got to find a cheap fan sometime. They're sort of not very cheap at the moment, unless I could get to a Goodwill store, but you know, I don't sort of have much chance of finding a fan in the Goodwill store. You'll find heaters in the Goodwill store, but no fans. Because, you know, as soon as they appear when the weather's hot like this, they're gone. But, you know, in the winter time, well, of course, you know, there'll be a heap of fans in the Goodwill store and no heaties, of course. Sort of, you know, people grab, you know, what they want for the season pretty quickly, which, you know, I can sort of understand that too. But anyways, you know, that's, you know, what it is. Yeah, definitely would be getting one. And, you know, actually. I have for my bed, you know, when in the colder months, I have one of those electric throw blankets. So, you know, it does sort of ensure that I have nice warm blankets or nice warm duvet. You know, if the temperature sort of drops down to, you know, about 32 degrees or something, that the duvet or the blankets are nice and warm. But anyways, I got that. It was on sale. I bought it last year, early in the year. It was on sale. Of course, it was during the warmer months, so it was on sale. You know, they want to get rid of it. I thought, oh, that'll be just perfect for you know, the colder nights. Oh yes, the heater's still in working condition. Yep. I tried to use it the other day when you were saying, Jocelyn, that maybe I could run it with just the fan only, but unless you turn the thermostat on a little bit that it blows some heat, the fan on the heater just won't run. So it won't just run as a fan, as cool air. It needs even just a little bit of heat going through the thingy-majigs to run. So yeah, that was a bit interesting, but yeah, definitely is still going and ready for winter. And of course, you know, when I get some colder weather and want to sit somewhere and run a live in that room, or cooking and it's a bit cold, well, I can always run that just to warm the air up a bit. But I'm sort of very about that because you know, somebody said something about the electric bill. So you know, hush hush about that one and keep mum about that one. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. You know, cheap heaters like that, cheap fan heaters like that. You know, it's sort of what you can expect, I guess. But anyways, never mind. At least the sun's still behind this tree here, and I'm going to sneak down and probably buy a bottle of soda, some more bread, some coffee, and some ciggies, and that should be really good. Yeah, thanks, Jocelyn. Yeah, thank you. I'm hoping to get some fish down here later. I've got to, if YouTube be kind one of these days, you know, like a video going viral, I might sort of be able to get myself a fishing rod and a fishing license and some fishing gear, because I haven't had fried fish and chips for so long, and you know, I'd love to do a catch and cook and make some homemade fish and chips. But you know, that'll only happen if YouTube's kind, I think. You know, the cost of everything here, it's sort of impossible, really. Who do we have here still with us? And yeah, we've been running an hour and 38 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes. So just thinking, will we make it a 2-hour live stream today? Yeah, it would be lovely, but you know, I think everybody's sort of struggling these days. That's the trouble. It is, you know, it's what it is. Times are not at all good. So, you know, everybody's having a very, very, very hard time at things. and you know, a lot of things that have been going on, like there's been people who've had house fires, and people who've had sickness and all sorts of things. So you know, a lot of very, very difficult times for everybody. I don't know if Troy's still here, but Troy was in earlier. I hope he'd say hello, and he was emptying out his Jeep. I don't know if you saw his latest video, Hope, where he's made friends with one of the cows on the ranch that he works at. But that was really so cool and so cute. So, you know, if you can check out Troy's channel for his latest video. If I had my glasses, well, if I had better eyeglasses that I could see with, and something else to search up links, I'd, you know, probably run the link to that video. Oh yes, you did say that. Yes, puppy, yes. Yes, such a beautiful cow, and I had a giggle at the name too, calling the cow puppy. I really had a giggle at that, and it's really such a cool video. I wonder, could you run the link for that one, please, Jocelyn? Those who are watching still, and for those who run my live streams back later, and please do run the chat and click on the links that we share. Check that video out, and also if you're not subscribed to Troy's channel, TA Florida, please do subscribe as well, and share his videos out, and share his channel out with all your family and friends. But yeah, I think we should get that link shared out here, and hopefully we get a few people watching that video and helping Troy out. We might just have another look at the creek, I think, and see if the water level's dropped any more, or if it's come up more, and just see if there's any fish. Yeah, thanks Jocelyn for running that link. I'm sure Troy would appreciate that. Thank you so much. And we'll have a bit of a look at the creek and just see what we can see. And hopefully we get some fish or something to pop up. Hopefully. So we'll just have a bit of a look and see what we can see, and hopefully there's some interesting creatures down there, and not just the seagulls that have been hanging around, but something much nicer. Yeah, the water's certainly clear out here in the creek today, but don't see any fish. Maybe that's why the fish aren't coming out as much too. You know, low water level, water very clear. They're obviously worried about the seagulls and the cormorants that are around here, so they're probably staying well hidden under the weed. Which, you know, makes things a bit unfortunate when I want to look at them and film them. But, you know, that's, you know, what it is. I did see some very tiny baby fish when we started the live stream. They were only about ½ an inch to an inch long. Oh, I see some in the water now, the tiny baby ones. And they're only ½ an inch long. I don't think they're showing up here at all. But, you know, where those are, there should hopefully be bigger fish around. But giving you all a good look here. And yeah, the water level's definitely dropped, and I hope it starts to rise again pretty soon, and hopefully you know, we get to see some fish here again. And yeah, it's always interesting to look down here and just see what we can see. And yeah, there's a bit of trash in the bottom of the river too, so I don't know if people have just dropped it next to the creek or if they've dropped it off the boat or canoes. Although I don't think canoeists would be the main issue there. I'm sure people who kayak and canoe respect the nature more than that. Or if it's just all washed down from stormwater drains all around the streets, I don't know. And I did see a fish swim by, a larger one. I think he might have been about 8 inches long by the guess, but where the camera was pointing, but I don't think he showed up. He sort of swam through pretty quickly, and actually the sun is, it's probably not really filming down into the water very well. But I did see a message flash up, so I'm going to go and sit down and we'll see what I've missed. And, you know, then think about, you know, pretty soon calling it a day and moving back indoors before it gets too hot. So yeah, we've been running an hour and 46. So can we make it to 2 hours? Maybe if we've got some people coming on with a love raid or something. I've never had one of those happen, but I've heard of them happen on people's live streams. Where somebody will be running a live stream elsewhere and they have a lot of viewers and they go across and make a love raid on someone else's live stream just to you know, help the numbers out for that other person, and they're always, you know, much appreciated and a lot of fun. I know some people don't like them much though, so you know, they probably don't happen quite as often now as they used to. Oh, we've got a heap of baby fish swimming through. Oh, they're gone. If they'd hang around, we could get the camera on them. Anyways, we'll go and sit back down and we'll see what I've missed. Well, it looks like the sun's coming this way again, so yeah, I think we'll make it a 2 hour. Oh yes, could be all the flooding. Yeah, I think, when was the last time we had heavy rain? But it's been fairly dry here, so the heavy rain sort of soaked in pretty well. I think it might be about a week back or something. I think from memory, and yeah, we've sort of had a fair bit of hot weather and fairly constant hot weather, so you know, when it rains here, it's sort of it's gone pretty quickly. And I think a few times the creek's flooded out here. It's just been more because of an extra high tide out of the beach. And I did do an impromptu live down at the beach on Monday because my normal video that I'd be putting up on a Monday evening upload or Monday evening premiere wasn't ready. I still had to finish editing that, and I thought I'd just set an impromptu live instead of you know rushing the edit and then trying to get it up and then trying to get it to render in time. You know, and then having the video sort of drop at only 360p or something silly instead of the full resolution. I thought, no, I'll just run an impromptu live just to, you know, keep everybody sort of reminded that I upload on Mondays or have videos premiere on Mondays. And then just run my normal Thursday upload for the video that I wanted. So that one will premiere tomorrow. It's a cooking video and it'll premiere at 7 p.m. Central Time. Well, I see we've had another person come in, so please do say hello and let us all know who's here. Please also, if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up. That does help my channel out, and hopefully we get a few more, you know, shares out. That YouTube shares things out a lot more with more thumbs up. We had Todd here earlier, so thank you so much, Todd. Todd Autry of Roundup Radio and the Angry Atrox. We had Beyond Prepping. Thank you so much, Kelly. We've got Jocelyn here, Hope for Life Walker. Thank you so much, Jocelyn, and thank you so much for the dono. Brad Clark. Hi there, Brad. Great to see you. Thanks for coming by. We've had David May, so thank you, David. We've had a couple of trash bots, so thank you to those who banged those out of here. We've had T.A. Allen, Troy Allen of TA Florida. Who else have we had here? Unpaved Explorer, John Coffey. Thank you, John. Yogi Hollow Farm. A big thank you for Lisa, and also all the links you ran. Cougar Homestead. Just seeing who we've had here, who else? Jamie's Country Living, so a big thank you to Jamie. Well, that's as far as I can go back, so there's probably somebody I've missed, but if you run the chat when you replay this, because I know a lot of my viewers do replay this, there are all the links being shared out. Brad, oh yeah, you know, so to be expected, you know, there's a lot of hot weather and the way things are here, but you know, rather speak of something nice and hear some interesting stories from everyone else as well. So, how are you going, Brad? How are you doing? And yeah, this will be getting sunny out here very soon again. So, you know, I might sort of, 5 or 6 minutes, I might sort of end this live stream and get in under some shade. And of course, when I started this live stream, it was quite pleasant, about 60 degrees. And there was quite a cool wind blowing up, so I put this sweater on. I don't have much under the sweater. I've only got a tank top under the sweater, so not much under the sweater. But also I thought, oh yes, well, it'll keep the sun off my shoulders that got burnt the other week as well. But it's now 73 degrees and they're talking about a top of being, I think, 80 or 81, but I wouldn't be surprised with, how clear the sky is, that it ends up being something silly like 91 or 92 or even above, as there's not a cloud in the sky, and this time of year the sun is very, very, very hot. Oh yes, Brad, not bad. Oh yes, I see, Brad, yep. I can't wait for the hot weather. Yeah, well, if you've got some snow and cold weather that you don't want, Brad, send it to me. And of course, I'll happily send you all this hot weather too. I don't much like the heat, and once it gets over 85, I just want to hibernate. I don't much like it, so oh, you take those 90 to 100, etc. LOL. Well, I'd happily send them to you, Brad. I don't want them, so I'd happily send them to you. Yeah, we're just sort of thinking of maybe calling it a day here fairly soon. Before the sun sort of starts to get too burny out here. And I did get sunburnt the other week on my shoulders, and that was not much fun. And of course, a big thanks to a couple of people who gave me the tip of some vinegar. I know Lisa of Yogi Hollow Farms and Jocelyn of Hope for Life Walker did give the tip of vinegar. And I only had apple cider vinegar, so that's what I used, and it sort of took a lot of the stinging out. Of course, if I put any pressure on my shoulders, it hurt like all, but it wasn't painful without pressure on. So, that was a big help and a great tip, and I must never forget that one and remember that one. Yes, we had a bit of a laugh about that one too, didn't we, Hope? Smelling like, yeah. Yeah, definitely had a giggle at that one. I wonder if the guys have worked out what that message meant. Hope, some may have, some may not have. Oh yes, Brad, when you were a kid, took many vinegar baths. Yeah, just snickering over here. Yeah, well, you just about made me snicker the first time I saw that one too. Well, I did snicker. I had a good giggle at that, and yeah, We can't sort of really explain it here for obvious reasons. But it certainly did get a giggle. But anyways, you know, we need something like that from time to time to have a good giggle with the way things are these days. I'll give everybody a chance to say goodbye, and I might sort of pack up for the day here fairly soon before the sun comes out again and I lose the shadow that I'm sitting in and start getting hot in the sun again. So you know, give everybody a chance just to say hello, goodbye and all of that. I'll remind everybody tomorrow's premiere, 7 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, thank you so much, Jocelyn. Thank you. And I'll remind everybody, I will do a StreamYard once again on Saturday, and that should start at about 4 p.m. Central Time for all my Canadian and American friends. I'm not sure of the times of the UK. Maybe about 11 or midnight or something in the UK, I'm not sure. Yeah, I was wondering if, I know some guys would pick up on it. Yes, you know, experience from your wives and girlfriends, of course. But yeah, some may not, because you know, it's often not something we sort of speak of too much with our boyfriends or husbands. Anyways, we're going to call it a day here in a minute, before the sun comes out and brazzles me alive. So I'm going to ask everybody, take care, God bless, and until next time, bye bye.